Would you come sit with me for a while? This morning, while I was getting my son ready for school, just a normal, everyday thing. Nothing that society or social media would tell you deserved recognition or admiration. But you know what? As we sat outside waiting for the bus, my son was holding onto my arm. And I looked up and I saw the sun slowly revealing itself from behind the clouds. And for the first time in months, I noticed the morning air was finally cool again. It's towards the end of August, and I live around St. Louis, so those of you in the Midwest know our summers get pretty muggy, pretty warm. But I miss that feeling, that quiet, crisp air that kind of reminds you you're here, you're alive. And in that moment, I thought, this is it. This is the moment right here. This is what it's always been about. What else could I possibly achieve in this lifetime that would ever be more real than this? And honestly, I believe the answer to that question is nothing. There is nothing that I could ever do. No amount of money, no title, no job, no legacy that would ever top that moment. And that's when it hit me that we spend our entire lives chasing achievement, like we're handed some invisible checklist at birth. You know, you graduate, you get the job, you buy the house, you get 2 cars, you have a fancy garage, you make enough money to finally feel safe. But then what? Then maybe we get to live? But by the time most people realize that list was a joke, they're already at the end of it. And I'm glad that it didn't take me until the end to really see it. And I feel sad for people who spent their whole lives chasing something, only to finally pause and realize how much they missed. And, you know, maybe I do wish somebody had told me that sooner. But then I thought, if they had, I wouldn't be this version of me that I am right now. And to be totally honest, I am perfectly happy, maybe for the first time in my entire life, with just being this version of myself. I finally realize that I don't have to check anything off of a list or make a lot of money to succeed in life, because that's the lie that they want to tell you, that they tell us to keep the system going. Right here, right now, I wouldn't trade this for anything. No amount of money, no praise, not for 1,000 things crossed off of a fake list that I was handed when I was born. So, if you're still running towards that thing, I hope you'll stop for a second. Just take a breath and look around, because I think you'll find that you're already here. You've been here all along. And, you know, maybe sometime today or this weekend or next week, pause when you're with your family or while you're doing something that you enjoy, eating a meal, sipping a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and really just be in the moment. Because I see now that I don't have to chase that feeling anymore. I really feel that. I know that in my soul or whatever it is. I don't have to chase that feeling anymore. And I think if you're watching this video, you might know the feeling that I'm talking about, right? That rare, powerful moment where you suddenly find yourself completely in the now. Because I've had glimpses of it in the past. I've caught myself in those moments before. You're not stuck in your head anymore. You're just alive, connected, whole. And, I used to think that I had to earn that feeling. Like, I had to shape my life just right to find that. Or that it came from finally achieving something, or getting a job that made a lot of money, or having society tell me I had achieved or done something grand. But I was wrong. That feeling is always here. Even ordinary, everyday moments can carry it. If we just open our eyes and our minds and maybe our soul, if you believe in that sort of a thing, to the truth. We don't always have to craft that feeling with accomplishments. We just have to stop and see with our own eyes and our own soul what is always in front of us that we just choose not to see. Anyway, that's the episode of Abide With Me for this week. Thanks for sitting down with me, and to the 76 of you that are now subscribed to this channel, and those of you in the Dudeism Discord or the Dudeism subreddit that have come to my channel and taken the time out of your day to just sit with me and, again, like I've said before, listen to a 38-year-old dad in a bathrobe sit on a couch with a Snorlax plushie behind him and a lava lamp going. Thank you. I truly mean it. It really means the world to me, and I'd love to hear more of your comments and your ideas, any kind of input that you have, or if maybe something I've said has sparked something in you. And I'll catch you on down the trail.